Okay, welcome to a Sniper Side Online video review. Today we're going to look at the Nightforce 2.5 to 10. This is by 42. A lot of you may be familiar with the 2.5 to 10 by 24, which is the military version, or the 2.5 to 10 by 32, which is your typical hunter version. This is the 42 millimeter version, and it has a lot of improvements and upgrades that we're going to take a look at. Right off the bat here, we have a couple things we want to look at. This is a mil version, has a mil-R reticle with 1/10 mil-rad adjustments, zero stop like most of the new Nightforce. It has a parallax adjustment right here, so you can adjust the parallax. A lot of people had been asking for that focus and parallax. It has the new DigiLume feature, which is the push button adjustable digital illumination. This illumination lights the whole reticle and allows you either a green reticle or a red reticle depending on how you push the button. Hold it down, it'll flash and change color, and then you have a push button step adjustment. Lastly, it has its power control lever, a little throw lever that's built right in. This can be removed if you want, but it's a good handy little feature to adjust the magnification range. So parallax, zero stop, DigiIllum, and throw lever on top of our 42 millimeter objective. So there's a lot of new features in this scope for us to take a look at. Okay, let's start at the back. Very generous eye box. We used this scope for a couple weeks now. We also did an online training video on positional shooting with this scope. Real easy to get behind, real easy to use. I like it. It's fast. It gives you that good edge-to-edge sight picture. It's a good, handy little scope. We have it on an 18-inch Gladius here, and as you can see, it looks pretty good with this package. 30 millimeter main tube, 100 MOA elevation with this, as on top of the zero stop, so you have a good elevation range. More than enough for a rifle like this, and probably more than enough for most rifles you're going to put this on. 42 millimeter objective. Still mounts pretty low, not a problem using Nightforce low rings here. Gives you great low light usability. Compared it to the 24 millimeter we have here, you definitely can go an hour or better beyond using this scope than you can with the 24. The 24 started to fall off pretty quick. This stayed nice and bright for us. Nightforce has taken a lot of effort to upgrade their coatings and some of their optics. A lot of people wanted to see a little bit more pop, and so they stepped up, and many of their new offerings now have exactly that pop that was lacking before. They always had excellent resolution, but people just didn't have that color separation that they wanted. Now with the improved coatings they're putting on these scopes, you get that. So as soon as you get behind it, you see a difference. Great little package here. Again, 10 to 2.5. This is a second focal plane scope. It is not a front focal plane scope, although it is marked made in America, so you can see that it's American made. They're assembling and putting together a lot of these scopes in Idaho now, so you're seeing more and more Nightforce marked made in America. Okay, let's take a look at the size and the weight of the 2.5 to 10 by 42. It's about 12 inches long, 11.9. It weighs about 21 ounces, so it's not a big heavy scope, which is outstanding. If we compare it to the 2.5 to 10 by 24, you can see that it's just a little bit longer. Really, you're only adding that little bit of the objective bell to the size of the 24. So it's not a big jump in size and weight. On small hunting rifles or on something like this, even your AR-15 SPR type rifle, this is an outstanding little package that you can use. It's highly recommended. Like I said, a lot of what Nightforce is doing right now has been really good. They've been really thinking. They're listening to their customer, and they're putting it into their scopes.